everyone, I'm Matt.
Hi, I'm Desiree.
And we're bringing you this week's Rising Tide West Coast Swing Guide.
It is week 2 of our phrase change series here on the guide, and we're not talking about the same type of musicality that's often taught in phrase change series. No. We are talking about phrase changes with the leaders and the followers taking their own responsibility to hit those musical moments. So we're going to talk about exactly what that responsibility is this week when it comes to the option to level change.
Now, the reason that we do level changes, or really any change on a phrase change, is to create contrast in our dancing, which is one way that we accent the phrase changes. So in level changes, typically we're doing one level change, either up or down, to actually hit the phrase change itself, maybe a little bit of the opposite one beforehand, and a lot of the opposite one after to create that contrast. Now, for leaders, the options that I have for you don't necessarily require the follower to do them with you. However, we are going to attempt to lead them because, generally speaking, that's what we do as leaders. So our first option, and I'm not really going to break the pattern down, we're really focused on the level change aspect here, is a back-to-back fold. 1, 2, 3, and 4. When we come around on 5, I'm going to point and elevate my body. 5. Then on 6, we can drop it down, maybe do a delayed 1 from here, 1 and 2. So that's our first option, leaders. Second option starts down, goes up. We're going to do a regular push break. 1, 2, 3, and 4 with a little syncopation here. So we're going to go N5, but as we do that, we're going to dip down and then come back up. And 5, 6. And our final option for leaders is our shoulder height fold. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again, as we take this hand over, I'm going to push into my right ball of foot to lift myself up for 5, and again down on 6.
For our followers, the joke with Matt earlier, we always need more than 3 options. We need all the options, right? Because we could be led in any pattern at any moment, and maybe it's musical, and maybe our leader is going to do a fantastic job with these partner phrase change hits. Maybe they're going to miss a few, or maybe they're going to give us the opportunity to really shine and show off what we can do. So my key for followers is with phrase changes, we're going to be hitting the 1 of the music, which means we're going to be hitting an odd beat in the music, right? And so we need to be prepared to hit at the beginning of a pattern, the middle of the pattern, or near the end of the pattern. If it's a 6 count, we're thinking about the 1, the 3, and the 5. And so let me show you what some of those level changes could look like, and then I encourage you to play around and choose your own that suits your body and your style. So if we're just doing regular push breaks, we could think about the middle of the pattern, 2, going very dramatically down, really pointing that foot and then digging into it, and 3, 4, back up, raising up nice and long in the spine, 5, and 6. If we were doing a push break with the tuck, instead of going down, we could go up on the balls of feet for 3, and then perhaps we could really emphasize again after going up, going down to resolve that phrase change, thinking about kind of opening the knees here, going into a coupe, spinning around to finalize that movement. If we're talking about the beginning of the pattern, we really like to do delayed 1. So that idea of the, instead of 1, 2, that idea of the 1 where we're staying back and 2 count. So in the case of the beginning of the pattern, we could go up with a level change by taking ourselves back and up on the 1 and 2. It's not very dramatic when we're standing here still and then we do it, but there are those moments, if we get into a strong connection, where this can look very dramatic, and you can always add an arm to elevate yourself and continue that elevation. If we're going down, what I like to do is take myself in kind of my own contra body here, chest facing towards my partner, knees away, and do another hitch or a delayed 1 where we have a tap ball, change. So that level change comes in when we sink down, keep that down to the tap, and then resolve that through. If we're doing something like a basic pass, or maybe a pass with some sort of inside turn, free spin, you can always go up into passe, taking that foot to the knee to really elevate. So we want to be thinking about all of those areas. What about when it's at the very end of the pattern? Around the 5 or 6, we do something like an outside turn. I'm probably going to end up going up. Again, balls of feet, maybe forward to face my leader, arm up, and then resolve back down. If we're looking at something, maybe just like your run-of-the-mill left side pass, you can still make it really incredible. Be doing a sweep down, under rotating, all the way out, and resolve. So followers, again, put on some music, solo dance a little, see what feels good in your body, and then choose one of these variations, a level change up or down at the beginning, middle, or end of the pattern. And when you social dance, focus on that one for the evening, seeing how many partners you can successfully dance it with and hit those phrase changes.
That was your guide. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and check out our website and online store link in the description.
Bye!